Hi everybody, my name is Mike Obsatz and I'm going to share some of my thoughts with you today. I am a professor emeritus from Macalester College where I taught education and sociology classes for 40 years, various classes having to do with the family, with human sexuality, with men's issues, with death, dying, and bereavement. And over the course of a lot of years, I read a lot of books. I had incredibly famous and wonderful teachers, Abraham Maslow being one of them. And I learned a lot about what it means to be a whole, loving person. And I'm going to share some of that today. So I've done workshops, men's groups, boys' groups. I've been all over doing these things. And I'm wanting to film this because I just think it can be helpful to people. So that's my hope. So this is called the 4 Life-Affirming Declarations of Interdependence. And we all know what the Declaration of Independence is. But this is a little bit different. This is about interdependence, which we don't talk about that much. And the other part of this is the 4 Life-Affirming Declarations, because I think interdependence is very life-affirming. And this is February 2023, by the way. So I'm going to share this, and then I have a brief sort of poem about what I call empire consciousness to oneness consciousness. And I'll say a little bit about that first. Empire consciousness is a kind of way of looking at the world, a worldview, a way of thinking that is hierarchical, that involves haves and have-nots, domination, power, control, fear. It's a kind of a mentality of people at the bottom don't matter that much, so you better not be at the bottom, and a need for external validation all the time. It has to come from the outside. Oneness consciousness is about equality, connection, and love for all. And it's about seeing people for the beauty that they are without labeling, without trying to make some people seem better than other people. So it's inclusive, it's loving, it's life-affirming. So the world can seem like a very scary and hostile place sometimes, and life has its ups and downs, its gains and its losses. And we're inundated by messages of who we are and who we are supposed to be and what we are supposed to do, which is very interesting. So there's messages that come to us from the time we're born about what we're supposed to be as a boy, as a girl, as a member of this group, as a member of that group, and so on. A lot of these messages don't take into account our individual nature, our feelings, our sense of wholeness, and it's more about performance, and it's more about achievement than it is about connection and love. So Marianne Williamson says, love is what we're born with, fear is what we learned here. That's from her book, Return to Love. So these 4 life-affirming declarations of interdependence allow us to know who we are and understand how much we are loved. We are interdependent, connected, and a beautiful part of the universe. And the goal is to see the divinity in the diversity. So to not look at differences and focus on how we're different, but to see the oneness and divinity or lovability in every person. So, the first declaration: we are beloved children of Spirit, of God, of the universe. We are loved unconditionally, accepted, and supported on our journey. We connect to Spirit through prayer, meditation, nature, and in other ways. We have a piece of divinity inside of us which can never be taken away. And we are one with Spirit. That's really very powerful interdependence, being one with Spirit. Number 2, We love ourselves, we believe in ourselves, and we know we are here to do some meaningful work in the world. We are to be kind to ourselves, live in compassion and joy, and we're one with ourselves. So we are one with the Spirit, we are one with ourselves. That's pretty powerful. It means knowing how we matter and caring about who we are from the inside out. Not having to prove anything, not having to be anything, just being the incredible human beings that we are. And we have this period of time where we can live and celebrate our lives and be with other people. And it can seem, it can be happy, it can be sad, it can have a lot of complicated aspects to it. But it is a gift. And we have this limited amount of time on this planet. So we are one with Spirit, we are one with ourselves. And we can find, number 3, we can find support and love with others. We are part of the human community. We can create circles of love, peace, and serenity. We find our people, our family. So we have our given family, our biological family that we're born into. We also have our created family that we build and create as time goes on, the people who matter to us, the people who accept us, the people who we can love, the people who love us without conditions. We are free of toxic influences and which try to control us and encourage our dependency on external validation. In other words, with other people who care about us, we know that we are enough and we are beautiful just as we are. So we are one with each other as well. And the 4th declaration of interdependence is, we care for the environment, the earth, and all living creatures and plants. We are careful not to abuse the earth's resources. We see the earth as an extension of the divine spirit, and we are one with the earth. So that is a really powerful thing too, to see oneself in nature, to see oneself connected to all of life's creation is really a very powerful thing. These 4 affirming declarations of interdependence give us an internal feeling of lovability and strength, so we know that we are lovable, just as we are. We are loved for who we are, and we can be loving for others. So the one with Spirit, one with ourselves, one with each other, and one with the earth is really a very, very powerful message. Once we declare these life affirmations, we can live in oneness consciousness, knowing our connection and perfection. So empire consciousness, with its worldly control, domination, separation, hierarchy, shame, fear, scarcity, and addiction, has no power. This consciousness has no power over us, and we are free. So 4 life-affirming declarations of interdependence cause us to have real freedom. And that is the main way to be free. Now I'll share a short poem related to moving from empire consciousness to oneness consciousness. Don't fester, don't pester. Let go of yesterday. Be a beamer, be a dreamer, and the Redeemer will come your way. Celebrate life, and a great life will be yours today. Move from comparing, controlling, despairing. There's enough to go around. Move from dividing, dominating, and hiding, and our oneness can be found. We are connected, not to be dissected. We are holy, and whole, soul to soul to soul. I leave you with that message as an opportunity to really challenge yourself to notice your beauty, the beauty of the world, the beauty of other people, and the spiritual nature of all of us. And we can see the beauty of divinity in our own diversity and the diversity of others. So, love and blessings to all of you.